She does. She uses her body.
I will be out Sunday, but I'm feeling a lot better, excited to get back into practice today, and then feeling really, really positive about getting back into one of the games at the back-to-back. Obviously, difficult coming back in a back-to-back.
If the NBA is going to review calls, you're saying the WNBA can review calls and act retroactively.
Some moments in sports capture everyone's attention. One came during the June 24, 2026 game between the Indiana Fever and Phoenix Mercury. A controversial play involving Caitlin Clark and Alyssa Thomas quickly became the center of debate. After Clark left the game with a back injury, fans and analysts reacted across social media. Soon after, ESPN's Stephen A. Smith shared his thoughts, turning the incident into one of the biggest stories in basketball.
If it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it ain't a damn mongoose. I've said that many, many times over the years. There is a flagrant level of resentment that exists when it comes to Caitlin Clark, and it has existed since she has arrived in the league. She is the cash cow.
Smith said Clark isn't a victim, she plays hard and competes with everyone, but he stressed that tough basketball and unnecessary physical contact are completely different. He then made a historic comparison that he believes the WNBA cannot ignore.
There's an elevated level of physicality that obviously compromised her availability last season, where she missed a few games. There is a palpable resentment towards this girl, where you have people who are resenting of her star power and her cachet, and as a result, if they have an opportunity to go at her, they're going to take it.
Then came the line that spread across sports media: "Don't stand in the way of your biggest star." Smith continued by explaining why protecting the league's top talent is essential for the WNBA's future.
Where I believe there's been a failure on the part of some people to appreciate the mantra of a rising tide lifts all boats. Ride this cash cow till the wheels come off. They did it in the NBA with Magic Johnson. They did it ultimately with Michael Jordan. You know, that's how you do this. You find somebody that just galvanizes folks and ingratiates themselves with the public at large in such a way where everywhere they go and whatever they do, everybody wants to watch.
Smith criticized the league's response and praised Stephanie White for addressing the situation after the game. He questioned how the play went uncalled despite an official being in position. Clark later exited with a back injury, and White's post-game remarks added even more attention to the controversy.
Coming in here aware of what happened 2 nights ago? And that still happens?
What?
Absolutely unacceptable.
No, she didn't, dude.
Absolutely
she just
unacceptable.
Cursed.
And the reckless closeout that they actually reviewed, and the foot still comes down on top of the defender's foot that wasn't upgraded? Absolutely disrespectful.
The following day, the WNBA upgraded the play to a flagrant 2 foul. Alyssa Thomas received a 1-game suspension and a $1,000 fine after the league ruled the contact to Clark's throat was a non-basketball play. She served the suspension the following game.
WNBA is putting itself well in the category of the WWE, where you don't really talk about the games, you talk about all the stupid stuff that's surrounded. They're also trying to make Alyssa Thompson a victim for the throat punch heard around the world of Caitlin Clark.
Mercury head coach Nate Tibbetts strongly defended Alyssa Thomas before her suspension. He rejected claims that she made a dirty play, criticized the accusations, and argued the league acted too quickly. Tibbetts also claimed the decision relied more on public reaction than a complete investigation.
My disappointment with the suspension process by our league and our leaders in the W. This was not a thorough investigation, in my opinion. The people involved were not questioned at all. It's extremely disappointing. No one from the league called AT, our security team, or myself about what we felt like happened in this situation. There is a protocol to be followed. Just coming from the NBA, there's been many investigations that I've heard about that there was calls on both sides. And that was not done in this situation, and that's disappointing.
On June 30th, Alyssa Thomas addressed the incident for the first time. She called it an accident and said she didn't realize what had happened until after the game. Thomas also revealed that she and her teammates received death threats and racial abuse while criticizing WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert over the situation.
At the end of the day, it's basketball. Basketball is meant to be physical. Like I said, I didn't even know that play happened. If you watch the clip back, no one in the stands, their bench knew that it happened.
Thomas described the incident as a complete accident and did not accept responsibility for the play. While every player deserves protection from threats and abuse, the league must also ensure that dangerous contact on the court is taken seriously and not dismissed as part of the game.
Now we're being painted as thugs and there's death threats out on us, so it's really unacceptable. It's something that needs to change in this league, and I'm just really super excited.
The debate quickly spread across social media, with many fans voicing strong opinions. Some argued that Caitlin Clark has helped boost the WNBA's popularity and deserves greater protection. Others pointed to record attendance and growing interest in the league, saying this opportunity should not be taken for granted.
She deals with there's a lot of rhetoric behind her that she really has no control over, and I think that the way she handles that is just amazing. Like, I think when it comes to the game of basketball, like, she's probably top 5 most famous people that are playing right now, just in general. That includes our league as well.
Many fans criticized the officiating, arguing that the league must do more to protect its star players. Some new viewers were shocked by what they saw, saying the physical play left a poor first impression and raised concerns about player safety.
The referees, the officials completely missed the call. Because this happened to Caitlin Clark, and we're in this mode where every time Caitlin Clark is fouled, anytime anybody breathes on her, it brings out the hottest, the most scorching of takes. So in Boomer Esiason's mind is that Caitlin Clark is straight and white and therefore deserves a little bit more respect. And what he said was racist.
Stephen A. Smith wasn't the only one to speak out. WNBA legend Lisa Leslie also addressed the controversy on CBS Sports, sharing her thoughts without holding back.
I'm not surprised that the league went back and fined Alyssa Thomas, but I think at the same time, it's tough to think that official would have missed that they didn't have a replay on it. That was tough to me. And I think overall, the league's got to do better. The officials have got to do better, but also players. Players have to clean it up.
Sophie Cunningham openly criticized the officiating on her podcast despite previously being fined for similar comments. Former NFL star LaShawn McCoy also joined the discussion, drawing comparisons to past moments in sports history.
In this particular situation, I thought that the last official should have been able to catch that. I was actually watching this game, and I was like, oh, wow, that was a bit much. So in that moment, I thought that the official missed the call. I'm not surprised that the league went back and fined Alyssa Thomas.
Commentator John Root also weighed in, arguing that the WNBA should do more to protect Caitlin Clark. He said the league's biggest star deserves far better treatment on the court.
Jordan was the man. The NBA made sure, all right, we can't be doing the Pistons. Y'all can't be doing it to him no more. Give me another star. LeBron, right? They made this whole big thing about him going to different teams, all that. It's the king. Let's put that shit underneath the rug. So when you got a star player like that, I go even better. Quarterbacks in the NFL, they hurt Tom Brady's knee. Oh, from now on, no more. You can't tie the quarterback by their knees. That's dead, bro. If you don't take care of the young GOAT, what the hell is going to happen to the WNBA?
Many believe Caitlin Clark has had a transformational impact on women's basketball, bringing new fans and attention to the league in a way that has drawn comparisons to the influence Magic Johnson and Larry Bird had on the NBA.
What I would love Caitlin to do is get up one time and then just slap the out of her.
Caitlin Clark has helped draw record crowds and television audiences to the WNBA, bringing millions of new fans to the league. After the June 24th game, the incident sparked major controversy. The league later issued a one-game suspension and a $1,000 fine, while the opposing coach questioned the decision.
Don't think about it, y'all. I mean, we're dealing with imperfect people. I mean, and, when you look at it, they don't know the value that she's bringing for all of them. She bringing, they flying private planes now. They went flying private before she came. They on major networks now. They weren't doing that. See, she remind me of Tiger Woods for golf. Yes.
He changed the paycheck.
Stephen A. Smith made his position clear. He argued that the WNBA should protect its biggest stars and enforce consistent discipline for dangerous plays. According to Smith, the league has a major opportunity to grow, and protecting its top talent is essential. He also called for stronger post-game reviews and penalties, similar to the NBA's system, saying those decisions will shape the league's future.
I do think that there is a thing called pretty privilege. There is a thing called white privilege. There is a thing called tall privilege. And we have to acknowledge that. And so part of it is about race, because if you think about the Brittany Griners of the world, why did she have to go to play in Russia?
They wouldn't pay
because
her.
they wouldn't pay her.
Because they wouldn't pay. Not the question.
And we have grown-ass men and women out here doing whatever they can to try to make sure that does not happen. That is the weirdest thing in the world, but it is what it is, and I'm glad that Caitlin has a great head on her shoulder.